we will be doing some CSS battle challenges. Here is the target we have to achieve, and this is the initial point. So let's start. The browser by default applies some margin and padding to the elements. Also, the box sizing is not border box for every element. What does this mean? This box has width of 300 pixel and height is 100 pixel, and this div has also 300 pixel width and 100 pixel height. This box has box sizing to border box, but this is not. Width, padding and border makes the actual width of element. When we set box sizing to border box, sum will equal to the total width of the element or total height of the element, like this: height, padding and border. If we do not set this box sizing to border box, then the 300 pixel width and 50 pixels left padding and 50 pixels right padding and 2 pixels left and right borders will sum up to the total width of the box. Initially, box sizing of every element is not the border box, so we have to set this to the border box. Also, the browser provides some styling to each element. We can see this by inspecting this iframe here. Okay, first remove this overlay image and go into the iframe. We are going to this iframe. Here we have the body, and here we have the same div structure, exactly like our playground. So the body has by default margin of 8 pixels, we can see from there, and we have to remove this. And also the box sizing is not set here. We can see from here, by showing all, and it will be at yes, box sizing content box. It is by default content box. Okay, so we have to select every element and margin and padding to 0, as we have seen in the DOM that browser by default provides some margin and padding. And also we have to set box sizing to border box. So the by default margin of the body is gone. Yes, now we can see that the div width is approximately 200 pixels. Yes, and height is also 200 pixels, and we have to set the body background to this color. We can see that we have achieved our result and submit. 100% match. Okay, now move on to the next target. That will be a little trickier than this. Okay, so we have a div and we have to achieve this result. Okay, first of all we will make 4 divisions. Also select every element from the DOM and set the margin to 0 and padding to 0 and box sizing to border box. Yes, this is okay, and we can see that currently it is 100 pixel width. We will set it to 50 pixel and 50 pixel height, and also the body has padding of 50 pixels. Yes, and now the background, set the background of the body to this color. Make the display of the body to grid, display grid, and the grid template columns, one fraction and one fraction. So we can see the structure of div from here. Yes, here is our div, and we can style the body from here also. Justify the content, space between, so it's not working. Justify the items, space between, no, align content, space between. Yes, this is working, but justify content is not working. Justify content, space between, I think this is not working. Why this is not working? So let's try another approach. We can copy the styles. Okay, so we have to copy this line only. Move the browser down. Okay, so we can explicitly justify the second and third, means even elements to end. Div nth child, we have to select the even elements. We can select that by 2n, and justify self to end. Yes, I think that we have achieved our result. So compare the difference. It seems like we have achieved. Now submit it. Yes, it's 100% match. Now move to the third challenge. We will be doing this third challenge. So first of all, select all the elements and make margin and padding to 0. Also the border box sizing to the border box. Okay, which means that the box sizing, the total box size will be the sum of width, padding and the border. So make the body background of this color. We need one rectangle and one circle, second circle and the third circle to make this design. And this rectangle seems like it has height of 200 pixels. So give this a class name of rectangle. Rect will be fine, and the height will be 200 pixels, and the where it went, class rectangle dot rect, where it went. So it is dot rect, not dot rect. We have to make the width 100%. Okay, the padding seems to be 50%, 50 pixels. 50 pixels. uh, Height is not 200 pixels. Let's try 150 pixels. Yes. uh, Now place the items to the center, making the body a grid, and place items to the center. Okay, place item centers. uh, it is a combination of two properties, like align item center and justify content to center. So now we will make the first circle inside the rectangle, and give it a class name of C1, and C1 has circle 1 has width almost 80%. Let's try 80%, and the height will also be 80%. Now background will be of this color. Also we have to place this. Okay, the background color is matching basically with the background color of the body, so we can temporarily, for design purposes, add the border to have a clear look of this circle. Border 1 pixel solid. Okay. The height is 80% of this its parent. We have to make the height equal to the width. We can make it by aspect ratio equal to 1. Yes. Aspect ratio is the property that is supported by 84% browsers of the world. We can check this by, can I use aspect ratio, and here is the first result that will show us that 85% of global browsers support this property. And so if you need a bigger support, you can try the fallback for this property or try some other technique. So we can make the border radius to 50%. Yes, now it's the circle, and we will also copy this to center, align the circle. Okay, so we have to move the circle a little bit. We can use transform and translate y, approximately 20% will be fine, I think. Minus 20%. Yes, it seems okay. As we can see that this code is repeating, we can use a separate class for this, like we can make a dot center yes, and use center align items. This is a very, you can say that, comprehensive name that one can easily understand that what this class name is doing, what this class is doing. It is basically center aligning the items. Okay, we have to use this styling also on the body to center align the items. Okay, so also we have to make a new circle inside the first circle. That will be the C2. Yes, and we can copy the same styling for the C2 and center line the items for the C1. Yes, we don't want to transform it. Okay, it seems that it has a width almost 50% of its parent. Yes, maybe a little bit more. We can see that the line of rectangle is going from here and it is almost near to the line of the rectangle, so we can make it 55. Can we make it 60? Yes, 60 seems okay. Background, make the background to this color. Okay, now we can use a third circle. And also the center line items for the second circle, and thus let's style the third circle and make its background color to yellow, and it seems that 60% is too much high. We can make it 30, 40. Yes, 40 seems okay. Maybe 35 is okay. Yes, 35 seems okay. We can now remove the borders from every circle. Yes, it seems okay. But we have to refactor some of the code. As you can see, this the border radius and the aspect ratio. The border radius and aspect ratio is repeating in every child of rectangle. Every child, we can select every child of rectangle by this selector and place this in every child and remove the extra styling from the children. Here we go. Now we can compare the results. Yes, here we have a little bit difference. We can see this. We can see that our circle 1 has a little bit more width. Circle 1 has a little bit more width. We can make it 78. Now have a look. Okay, reduce it a little bit. 75. Let's try it. No, we have to make it greater. 82 maybe. Yes, it seems like 82. Can we try it? 82.5 to make it exactly same. Yes, now it's fine. We can see some difference here. The outer circle is almost same, but the inner circle is a little bit displaced. A little bit displaced. Also the outer circle is also displaced. Yes. This side is matching, but this side is not matching. How we can match this side? How we can make this side to match? We can simply translate x to -2% and y to 20%. So now let's see the results. No, it's not okay. -1%. No. To going it yes, it will be, I think, 95% match, and that is pretty good. Now submit it and let's see the result. Yes, 99.9% is match. Yes, hooray. So please like the video if you learned something new, and we will be uploading more videos like this, so that we can learn together.